Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. In it, I want to share an updated version of a teaching I had previously posted on this channel titled, One Thing is Needful. I feel the need to do this updated version since the original was done kind of quickly without much going over beforehand. Now today I'm going to be teaching from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 10, verses 38 through 42. Now, I'm not going to read all the verses, mostly for time's sake, and because I think at least most of you watching are familiar with the story in here, the story of Mary and Martha. But just in case, if any of you watching are not so familiar with the story, you're welcome to turn over there and take a look at the scripture. Now, this story is one I've known well since childhood, but about a year ago, I had a real good opportunity to relate it to my own life and was thus able to understand it better than ever before. This happened in late November 2022, right before the Thanksgiving holidays. At this time, I had just started learning about recording and mixing music, something I'd wanted to learn about for many years. I'd finally found some equipment that was accessible to my needs as a blind person, and I was very excited about it. When I connected everything in order to start recording, I found out that the batteries that powered one of my main devices were dead. Only my brother, who was at work and wouldn't be back until the evening, knew where the replacement batteries were, and I had no battery to use. I had no adapter to use as an alternative. Since I obviously would be unable to record that day, I decided instead to upload some new videos onto this channel. However, when I attempted to do this, my internet connection would not work, and I had no idea how to reset the router. I felt very frustrated, having already spent quite a bit of time trying to accomplish the things I'd planned for that day, only to find that I couldn't do any of them. I asked the Lord, "What's going on here? What are you trying to teach me?" Not a minute passed before my phone dinged, letting me know I'd received a message. It was from a dear trusted friend in another country who I regularly connect with to exchange lessons learned, prayer requests, and mutual support. She was asking how my day was going. I wrote her back, telling her in a nutshell all that was going on and how frustrated I was. After another minute or so, my phone rang. The call was from her. I was delighted, as she always provides me with honest insight and counsel whenever I reach out to her. Once we chatted a while, I told her how glad I was that she'd called and that I was ready for whatever she had to say about what I was now dealing with. She began by asking me, "May I suggest a reason why you're so frustrated?" "Please do," I eagerly replied. She said, "You're forgetting a very important truth that Jesus told Mary. But one thing is needful, and Mary hath chosen that good part which shall not be taken away from her." That's Luke chapter 10, verse 42. And she continued, "It's good that you strive to keep busy and make good use of your time. But don't you remember what Jesus said to the people who asked him what they should do in order to work the works of God? He said, 'This is the work of God, that ye believe on him whom he hath sent.' John chapter 6 and verse 29. After talking a little while longer, I thanked her sincerely for what she had shared. Once the call ended, I took time to meditate on the scriptures she had mentioned. below are the things I learned as a result. My friend was right about my wanting to always keep busy and make good use of my time. But as I thought deeper on this matter, it became clear that I was largely driven by a carnal desire to prove myself both to the Lord and to others. For a while now, I had taken pride in proving that in spite of my blindness, I was occupied and fulfilled getting things done every day. But this prideful attitude had grown to the point of looking down on folks in similar situations to mine who didn't seem as motivated and productive as I was. This was very wrong of me. I was kind of like the Pharisee Jesus told about in Luke 18, verse 9 through 14, who went into the temple and arrogantly prayed, thanking God that he was not as other men. I was quite surprised by the realization that I'd adopted such an attitude, but I was very grateful to the Lord for bringing it to the light. Yes, the Lord has given me plenty of work to do daily, and He has provided everything I need to get it done. But all this work is meant to be a secondary part of my walk with the Lord. The priority is to spend time in fellowship with Him, getting my mind renewed and transformed through His Word. Ever since I've taken seriously this lesson on one thing being needful, and I've stepped back from my work when necessary in order to spend more time with Jesus, He never fails to perfect that which concerns me. See Psalm 138, verse 8. Are you faced with situations and obstacles that are preventing you from getting as much done as you'd like? The Lord knows exactly what's going on, and He has the solutions you need. In the meantime, I would encourage you to focus on the one thing that's needed: fellowshipping with Jesus and reading His Word. That is how we strengthen our faith in Him and our relationship with Him. I have no doubt that this will make all the difference for you as it has for me. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks again for watching it. And if so, please give it a like, comment on it, share it on social media, and subscribe to the channel. God bless you.